Hi folks, welcome to this week's Coffee Club, the internet broadcast voice of CommonSenseConversation.com. Today, we're going to have a little talk about debates. We're going to debate about debates. So y'all hang around. We'll be back in about 15 seconds.
Hi folks, this is Justin from Catharsis of the Vogue blog at justinsbrainpan.com. Join me for an eclectic commentary on everything from kidney failure to fiction writing, all at justinsbrainpan.com. Hi folks, this is Justin.
Hey folks, we're back. Now before we get started debating about debates today, I want to remind you what the purpose of this show is. The show, the Coffee Club, the blog, CommonSenseConversation.com, is all designed to do one thing. It's designed to piss you off. It's designed to make you so mad at government, so mad at the ignoring of the Constitution, so mad at government officials that use the Constitution as toilet paper that you will raise hell and you won't go back to sleep, because we woke up a couple years ago and it's time to stay awake. Let them know. You call them, you write them, you show up at town hall meetings, you show up at the polls. They all need to go. So remember, this show is designed to piss you off, and when it does, use that little widget down there in the right sidebar. Put in your address and your zip code, click submit. You're going to get back your senators and your representative, name, address, telephone number, email. It'd be nice if it'd put up their public speaking locations and dates too, so you could go confront them personally, but it doesn't do that. But you call them, you write them. Every time they screw up, every time they pretend like the Constitution doesn't exist, you call them on it. Today we're actually not going to beat on government officials. We're going to beat on folks that want to be government officials, or actually we're going to beat on the process that we're going through to decide who gets to run against Barack Obama next November. You know, there's been a whole lot in the news lately about, are there too many debates? I don't know how many there are. I was keeping up and I've lost track. But there's been a ton of stories about the number of debates, and a lot of the stories are saying there's too many. I disagree. I personally think there's not enough. I'd like to see a debate about twice a week. I'd like to see the entire campaign consist of debates. You know, I was going to read a couple stories to refresh my memory on this before I did this show. And I got as far as Google, typed in too many debates. Going down the list. Oh, by the way, there is one debate. I think we need more, but there's one debate we need to not have. Go over there in the Daily Drive-By, over there in the sidebar, that little video up there. There's 5 of them rotating. If you get in, probably by the Christmas, one of those 5 is going to be about Dumbass Donald and his debate. There's a debate we can do without. You can find out why over there. But anyway, I Googled too many debates. And right down the list, we've got Politico playback, too many debates. Then we got The Atlantic, are the Republicans holding too many debates? Yahoo News, too many debates for the GOP. The American Spectator, too many debates. Creators.com, too many candidates, too many debates, too few answers. Rick Perry says there are too many debates. Is he right? McCain says GOP conducting too many debates from the Democratic underground. Economist debates, too many people? Perry is right, there are too many debates. No, there's not too many debates. You notice who says that there are. You've got Politico, a left-leaning website. You've got Democratic Underground, obviously a left-leaning site. You've got John McCain. Now, he's supposedly conservative. He is Republican, but he's not conservative. He thinks the Constitution is just another piece of toilet paper. He's saying there's too many debates. You know why all these people think there's too many debates and they're trying to make the case that we shouldn't pay attention? Well, the Democratic progressives, the Obama supporters, they don't like the fact that there's this many debates. They'll say they like it. They'll say they like it because the Republican candidates are tearing each other down, airing out the dirty laundry, and it'll just make us dislike them before the election, and it'll give them support. No, they're liars. They're right. We get a good look at the candidates. They're right. We get to see all the warts. They're right. We get to see the dirty underwear. And we get to make a decision based on facts and knowing about our candidates. Unlike the person sitting in the White House right now, where the media barely covered the fact that he was a friend of Bill Ayers, a radical from the 1960s who blew up government buildings and police stations, and to this day does not apologize for it. Coverage that Obama barely got regarding the Reverend Jeremiah, not God bless America, but God damn America, that Reverend Jeremiah Wright. We didn't, we heard a little bit, but it didn't get real big coverage. We heard that Barack Obama was a social organizer. What the hell is a social organizer? We didn't hear a whole lot about him. All we heard about Obama was he is from Illinois, and if that right there doesn't scare you, you can't be scared. Today, we just had Rod Blagojevich, sentenced to 14 years in federal prison. The ex-governor of Illinois. This makes 2 Illinois governors in a row that's been sent to prison for some serious time. And that ought to tell you all you need to know about Illinois politics. Bunch of damn crooks up there. I don't know which we need to get rid of worse, the whole damn state of California or the city of Chicago, Illinois. But anyway, we didn't know about Obama. All we knew was hope and change. And to quote Sarah Palin, how's that hopey changey thing working out for you? So the Democrats are afraid of Republican debates because we do get to see all the dirty laundry. We do get to make an informed decision. We aren't just following a trite, hopey changey slogan. On the Republican side, take a look at who thinks there shouldn't be as many debates. John McCain, Mr. Big Party GOP, Washington insider John McCain. He doesn't like it because the more debate, people like him don't like it. The established conservative media, the Bill Kristols of the world, Charles Krauthammers of the world, they don't like it. And they don't like it because they want a big party GOP candidate to win. They want Mitt Romney to win. The more debates there are, the more chance there is of somebody else winning. The more chance there is of somebody who they consider to be a flake to win, like maybe Ron Paul. See, everybody doesn't know about Ron Paul. They know the name, but they don't know about Ron Paul. And the debates are designed to make sure you don't know any more than you already do. 2.5 hour debate a couple weeks ago. He got 89 seconds. Didn't matter, he's third in the polls and rising. All you hear the media say about Ron Paul, the conservative media about Ron Paul, is that he's an ultra-libertarian and just way too out there on the fringe. He believes in the Constitution, for God's sake. But your big party Republicans are afraid of debates because they're afraid you'll start listening to people like Ron Paul. Not just Ron Paul, but people like Ron Paul, who don't follow the mainstream media's mantra. The more debates there are, the more you find out that you actually have an alternative to Mr. Big Government Romney. Just look at who says we have too many debates. What Republicans? John McCain? I'm sorry. John McCain might be a nice guy, although I don't think he is. He looks like just a nasty old man. But even if he's a nice guy, frankly, the last thing John McCain did for his country was get his damn plane shot out from under him over Vietnam. He hadn't done a damn thing since he came home but screw the country, promote big government policies, and take care of the GOP, and to hell with the people. So, and he is not aware of the fact that he is elected to represent the people, not corporate interest, not big government. He's elected to represent the people, but the son of a bitch doesn't know it. People like that don't like all these debates, because you might see that you've got options. You do have options. That's going to be about all for this week, folks. This week's show is going to be a little bit short. We'll be back in about 30 seconds and wrap this thing up for you. Y'all don't go away.
Are you coasting toward retirement? Or are you already there and wondering if this is all there is? Maybe you settled for average so far, but in the home stretch of your life, you don't think that's good enough. Set your sights high and design your perfect day, then make it happen. Take charge and design your lifestyle. Stop by Ralph Carlson blog, www.ralphcarlsonblog.com, and learn how to take control of your life.
Well, folks, that's going to be it for another week. Y'all keep coming back to the Coffee Club, the internet broadcast voice of CommonSenseConversation.com. Remember, every time you see one of your elected officials, local, state, federal, in a business environment, at the local courthouse, or casually at Susie's Diner having coffee at lunch tomorrow, you make sure that before you walk away, you reach out to shake their hand, you hold it nice and firmly where they can't back away, you look them straight in the eye, and you remind them, we don't work for you, you work for us. So until I see y'all again next week, y'all remember, have a great day, and if I don't catch you before the holidays, if you don't come back and see me before the holidays are over, have a Merry Christmas. Oh, and don't forget the most important thing. Y'all come back now. You hear?
Slipped the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, where never lark or even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand